everyone, it's Heather with Diamonds and Dragonflies and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hello, welcome. I'm so glad you found me and I hope you decide to hit that subscribe button and stick around. If you are returning, welcome back. I truly appreciate your continued support and loyalty to my channel. So I am here today with a post review of my first finish of April 2025 and this was also my first entry into Purple Showers, an event held by Diamond Art Studio UK, which is where this kit is from. So without further ado, let's look at Sleepy Owl. Look at him. Isn't he absolutely adorable? This kit turned out so good. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see a little more. Isn't he precious? He is so cute. This kit worked up so fast. I'm almost kind of sad that it's done. It was a wonder to work on, but we're going to delve into all the details of this kit and let you know why I love this image so much. All right, first we're going to talk about what I used with this kit. So I've got my little Bible out here with my logbook so we can talk about all the stats and all the things. So let's zoom in a little bit and let's talk about my accessories. So the first and most prominent thing I needed was a project bag. So I chose to use this project bag from Wolfgazer Studios. They do have this listed in stock. They show it with a black top part, but if you prefer white, I'm sure you could contact them via message on Etsy and request that it have the white for the top. So this was my denim bag that I got, and I have all my stuff in here. I've taken it out and put it over here, but it held everything for me. I actually still have in here 2 of the drill colors that I replaced. So I swapped 703 and 907 out for 2 sets of pixie dust to have in the leaves. And we'll talk about that a little more coming soon. All right, so what else did I use? Well, as you all know, I'm really big into the release papers. So I only had 2 owl release papers. They were both from an event I did last year called Who's Who 2024. So I just cut that part off. So I made them a little smaller and I cut that part off so that I could use these on my kit. They are matte thick and they turned out really, really great and I love them. As you can see, I've used these multiple times and they lay completely flat. So I've used them on this kit. I've used them on kits from last year that I did. They were on my Midnight Owl that I did last year for the Who's Who 2024 event. So they were perfect for me to use for Purple Showers for Sleepy Owl. So thank you, B's Crafty Corner, for making such amazing release papers. I do have a discount code for them. It is located below. It is Dragonfly 10, which allows you to save 10% off every order you place. I earn store credit, no straight out financial compensation. So we have those. Then the next thing that you needed was some washi tape to put around the outside. So I chose this beautiful floral pattern from Waterbug Gardens. I absolutely love their washi. And as you can see on the canvas itself, let me zoom out a little bit again. The only place that it rides up is the corners for some reason. And I can't help but think that that's just from me rubbing against it and laying. But every place else, it is perfectly adhered. It's missing from over here because I actually cut that off. I tore it and removed it because I needed to look at the legend because I was having trouble with one of the symbols. Not the kit or the canvas, problem symbol. Heather and her eyes, problem symbol. I just couldn't seem to find something, so I had to double check it. So I tore that part off. So we used that washi tape. Let me go back and get a little closer again so that you can see my wax that I used. I used this lemon pound cake wax in my single placer. It is from Pure Bliss Wax Company. This is a scrape one, so you scrape it along the side. This smelled so good, and I absolutely loved it. And then in my multi-placer, I used this. This was for the Richard Lorenz event, but it had an owl on it, so I went with it. So this is Fruity Cereal from Patsy Putty. I do not believe this is available. It was a limited edition for the event. That's what the putty looked like. Oh, it looks like I left some drills stuck fast. That's interesting. I don't know how I did that since I was tearing it off from the other side. But I've used up most of the purple. This smells really good. It smells like Pebbles fruity cereal. So when it says fruity cereal, it is fruity cereal. And then the pen that I put all of this in is this beautiful hybrid. It's a resin and wood pen from Enabler's Outpost. I got this pen in 2024, and I thought the colors just matched perfectly to this kit. I have my DAC 6-placer and single placer. These are the thin metal multi-placers from Diamond Art Club. They're the only tips I use, and I absolutely loved it. This pen is a thick pen. It's nice and thick and chunky for my hand, for my issues that I have. Then I used this beautiful dragon and butterfly hand-done tweezers. Can I get it to focus? There we go. These were done by TTT After Dark. I won these from the Emma Casey DP Along. They were a prize I received. And then I ended up having to use a drill grinder. We're going to talk more about that when I get to the drills. But this is the drill grinder that I used. This is from Zodiac Shadows. And this was a prize that I won last year for the What's Your Sign event. And it's got my sign on it, Capricorn. I'm a December baby. Then what did I use to hold back the plastic cover? Because yes, I did keep it on. I had release papers on underneath, but I used these adorable little owls and this moon. I have absolutely no idea where I got these from, guys. I racked my brain. I even tried to go back through purchases, and I could not figure out where I got these. So I used these 3, and I loved them. So unfortunately, I can't direct you to them. And then last but not least, my storage. I used a full set -4. These 2 had drills in them, but I removed them. They were the specialty drills I switched out. So this is a tower with 24 small trays from Bella Art de Nicole. I used 2 of the long trays from Bella Art de Nicole for the 2 colors that there were the most of. One is the black, the other is this blue, the medium blue that's all throughout the background. And then there's 16 in here, but I only used 14 of the large trays from the large tower from Bella Art de Nicole. So that's how I split up stuff and I use it. All right, I'm gonna clean this up and get rid of the accessories so we can focus in on the kit, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this kit was my 20th finish of 2025 and my 86th overall since January of last year. So this kit was called Sleepy Owl by MELDEL Crafts. The company was Diamond Art Studio UK. And I used this for the events of DP Bingo 25 and Diamond Art Studio UK's Purple Showers event. It is a 40 by 50 with 36 colors and a square. I started it April 2nd and finished April 14th, but I rotate through my whips, so I only work on it so many times a week. So we're going to go back and count how many days I worked on this. So we've got Sleepy Owl, so that's 2. And then I finished it. Oh, nope, 3. Here's another day of Sleepy Owl. So 3, 4, 5. So 5 days worth of working on it to complete Sleepy Owl. Not too bad, if I do say so myself. I think I did a pretty bang-up job on that, then getting it done. It came with 307 AB and 666 AB. I added 907 pixie dust and 703 pixie dust. When I looked at this kit, I looked at the leaves and I just felt like they needed something. You think about the morning dew or the evening dew, and leaves will sometimes have like sparkle on them and like glisten. So I added it to the light colored greens. Let me see if I can, let me zoom you in really close so we can take a look at it. See right here? So that's all pixie dust that I added in. All of that very, very light green. And then I'm looking for a spot that has both. Give me a second here. I'm looking it up. See, you can see the pixie dust there. Isn't that beautiful? It just adds a little shimmer. The pixie dust, okay, there it is. So here, this has the pixie dust as well. Where's my finger? Why can I, there we go. So we've got it there, and then that green as well. So there were just little spots here and there, but it really brought out and gave a nice shimmer. Pixie dust has a mica powder covering, which gives it that little bit of a shimmer. As you can see, there is no fraying on this canvas on any sides because it is poked and scalloped, so you don't have to worry about that. I love all the little features, like the little ladybug down here. He's so cute, and I love how the owl's toes turned out. They had the AB in them, which is beautiful. There's some AB in his beak there. The stars were all ABs. AB is an iridescent coating that gives it a sparkle. So AB sparkle, pixie dust, or any type of dust drill shimmers. He's so cute. I love all of his little features, his little hearts on his chest, the little ladybug down here. I can't get enough of her. He is just so absolutely adorable. This kit worked up really well. The glue was perfect. The drill field was perfect. There's no major gapping or anything like that. I couldn't be happier. There was, I love the AB down in the ladybug himself. It's so cute. He's all so sparkly. There was minimal trash. This is my trash pot from here. Maybe a little more than what I would have expected from a kit this size, but it was not terrible. So I had plenty of drills left, guys. So I didn't have to worry about that at all. Something that I do want to show you is an issue I had, and just in case you ever have this issue yourself, I had a problem with clumping. As you can see, these black don't want to slide. They're very clumped up. That is static. So what I did was, this is why I used my drill grinder. So I'm going to take off my spout here, and I'm going to show you how you can fix this issue. I'm going to get them all out. Yep. Oh, got one left. All right. So we got all the black drills out. I put them in the drill grinder. Then I'm going to put the lid on it. And then you're going to twist it. And then I'm going to pull it off. And voila. No more clumping. Oh, I don't want to shake it too hard. Hold on. I'll get this. And there. You handle and you take care of all the clumping stuff. So that is what I recommend. If you have not purchased a drill grinder, please look at getting one. They can come in very, very handy when your drills are sticking together and forming like a 3D shape with it. So perfect thing to use. But I had plenty of drills left over. This kit was so much fun. Absolutely adorable. I loved working on it. I would highly recommend it. Diamond Art Studio UK is actually releasing 3 new kits from this artist that I'm hoping to grab. They are going on sale on April 15th, and I know that this is coming out after April 15th, but you never know, there might still be some in stock. So scooch on over and go and see. And don't forget to use my discount code of Dragonfly10 for 10% off all purchases at Diamond Art Studio UK. All right, guys, I'm going to give you a quick pan over of this kit, and then I will say my adieus. Sit back, relax, and enjoy seeing Sleepy Owl. right, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video of Sleepy Owl, his post review. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and leave me an emoticon of an owl to show me that you made it all the way to the end of the video. Let me know if this is a kit that you're going to add to your wish list. Have you ever purchased from Diamond Art Studio UK? I'd love to know. Don't forget, Dragonfly 10. And until next time, guys, remember that kindness is always free, along with subscribing to my channel, and that without the darkness, we'd never get to see the stars. And Sleepy Owl has all of his stars. See you next time, guys. Love y'all. Bye.